The Young Bucks have been announced as Sting and Darby Allin's final opponents. What do you think of that? So it's not going to be a singles match with Sting. Obviously, we know that Sting has announced his retirement for March of this year, and now the Young Bucks are going to be his opponents along with Darby Allin.
I don't think it's a bad choice because the Bucks, what they're really good at is making their opponents look good. Even over their opponents, making them look good. So I don't think it's a bad choice because it's his last match. I don't know who else they would bring back.
Flair.
Please don't bring that. God, that's a nightmare. That's having a recurring bad dream, I think, to bring Flair back. Flair's last match was enough. So, but at least Sting has the foresight, or the Bucks do have the foresight to say, hey, we'll do your last match because they'll do what's necessary and it'll have a good ending. People will be happy. Everybody's jumping up and down, champagne all around. They're going to pop all the graffiti and it's going to fall into the ring. And, we'll see you guys and Sting's gone forever and then happy retirement and all that kind of stuff. So I don't think it's a bad choice, to tell you the truth.
Do you think he means it? Because everyone says they're retiring and then they come back for the most part. Do you think Sting is actually done?
I think he may be done in the ring. Because what it is now, you have all these little fan conventions. I mean, they're everywhere. And they're usually well attended. And you can go there and people can take pictures with you and, buy my books. They're always there. And, I'll sign autographs. You got so many of them, I think guys make more on them they made actually appearing and wrestling on shows.
There's got to be like professional wrestlers who they've got gigs every single weekend that are just signings now. They seem to be everywhere.
Oh yeah. If I wanted to, I could stay busy every weekend. But since I'm a lazy fat bastard, I just stay home and especially during football season, I just watch football. Yeah, but I'm in Florida now, and they have a lot of them around, and I'm only interested in the ones that are kind of close, that they don't take you. I don't want to go to L.A. to do one. I don't want to go to the West Coast or even the middle of the country. I'll go up and down the East Coast if it's convenient and I don't have to really bust my butt to get there. But they have a lot of them, and I think you can, in some cases, like say Flair. I hate to bring him up. He gets paid a fortune to go, and of course they sell some of those. Or Hulk, they sell some of those signed autographs for like $100, maybe more. I mean, they're knocking it down.
Do you know how much these fees are? I mean, like for some of the really big names, I've heard fees ranging $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 for a weekend.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think I heard one time Stone Cold got this is 10 years ago. He got $20,000. Now, I don't even think he does them anymore. But the price is outrageous. But it's what the market will bear, and they're not going to pay any more than they have to, because then all the money goes to them. So
we had this isn't the fan question episode, as you know, that's coming up on Tuesday, but a fan wrote in about the Young Bucks and this announcement called Rod Rose. He was rather unenthused about the idea of Sting's last match being with the Young Bucks, and he suggested Sting versus Edge, Adam Copeland, instead would be a better match because, one, it's a singles match, and he thinks that Edge would get a better match out of him. The only problem is that Adam Copeland is a babyface. So,
the deal is, if a guy's retiring, I'm sure that he has a partner, and Sting beating, say, the Young Bucks, he's leaving. I mean, them beating Sting's leaving. It leaves a sour taste in the people's mouth, and they want to see him win. They want him to see him top his career off and end it on a high note. And him beating the Young Bucks, that doesn't hurt them at all. Probably helps them, but I don't think if he wrestled Edge, who wins?
Well, it still has to be Sting, and I think that would actually hurt.
Yes,
Adam Copeland.
It would, because I think, I don't know who's booking this. Tony said that he's going to let Sting do it, and that's a good choice. And I'm sure the Young Bucks, they're part of the company anyway, the executive vice presidents. So they go out and they do what needs to be done to advance the company instead of advancing themselves. And if they get beat, who cares? That's why you have TV. The next week, the Young Bucks come back and just beat the hell out of somebody. And then, you forget it. And then that match, Sting's last match, it becomes, part of the history, and it'll be remembered, if somebody wants to remember, forever. But I think they did the right thing with that one.